Did you hear the news? WWE finally said it. What they say, that Wrestlemania 43 will be hosted by Saudi Arabia. Oh my God. Everybody and their grandma going crazy. They like, how do they do this? They sold out. Bro, the floor is yours. I'm gonna let you go first. What do you think about it?
For one, it's not good at all. Nothing is good about it.
Why is not nothing good about it?
Because it's just like, for one, you took WrestleMania out of the States, which you should never do that unless you're gonna go to Canada. So you should never take WrestleMania out of the States. You should never take none of the big four shows out of the States.
I don't agree.
Because then they already got Royal Rumble. So like, then you did another show in Saudi.
Yeah,
so
Royal Rumble like, 26. They hit 26, right?
No, it's this year's Royal Rumble. It's the
that's in 26. That being 26 though.
Yeah,
that be in January. You're right. Okay, I see.
But then, this is just bad overall. Because then, because my biggest issue with it is just the way they're gonna do the women. Like the women because next year's Women WrestleMania they'll never shine. Because you already know because they're not going to get no main event. The women won't be able to have all the glitz and glamour. They won't be able to wear what they want to wear for one. The crowd really won't care. If there's any black women there, the crowd really won't care. Then it's just
that's unfortunate.
It's just bad.
So for the women, I wouldn't say it had no glitz and glamour because we saw Rhea Ripley's entrance. And I think Crown Jewel was when they put everything in her entrance. Her entrance was more overproduced than Undertaker's overproduced entrance. Now I wouldn't say it had no glitz and glamour. You just gotta know what you're doing, right? Now let's get into this. I would say I like it. I would not say I like it at all, but it's not bad because I understand it. Let me break it down. First off, let's get the obvious out the way first. WWE did this because they got a massive payday from Saudi. WWE is always about the money first. You don't have to like it. It don't matter if you don't like it. You're going to watch it. WWE is about money first, right? Then we get to Saudi Arabia themselves. They're getting more into sports. And we know it. Why do you think this big fight on Saturday between Terrence Crawford and Canelo happened? Because Saudi stepped in and made it happen, right? They're getting their feet more and more and more into sport, and WWE just their latest adventure. Correct? Mm-hmm. And then when you say WrestleMania should never go out to the States, I disagree. Why? What you say this year's WrestleMania, you said it sucked and it was terrible. Why? Because you said the crowd was terrible, right? You said the show was nowhere near like the other shows, right? And American fans' crowds are never nowhere near good as international. It's not even on the same plane, not even a little bit lower or anything. We even over here still chants from them to start singing. Case in point, Roman Reigns. He been in wrestling for how long now? And he never got that chant until he went over to America, right? And you can say the same thing with Edge. Nobody started singing his song. He been wrestling for how long now? He went to Australia. They sung his song, and ever since then, now everyone is singing it, right? American international crowds do it differently, correct?
They do it differently.
But the problem isn't with wrestling fans that he is going international. The problem is Saudi. Now, WWE's biggest thing.
No.
Oh, I
think all fans would have been mad no matter what. All fans would have been mad no matter what, wherever they took it.
I just seen people say, let's go. They should have went to Paris. Paris deserved one because that's the obvious, because that just happened. And they got the best crowd, so you supposed to say Paris to make it sound good, right? But fans would be happy if it went anywhere international because the crowds over national is live. They make it an event and everything. I done seen people say it all across the board, right? Now, let me go keep going further into this. Now, WWE, their main thing other than money has been this, and Triple H has said it over and over and over and over again. If you don't like it, just don't like it. But know this, nothing is changing. And you can be mad at me for telling you the truth because I'm not gonna sit here and yell and get loud and get frustrated because that's what you used to everybody else doing, and so that's what you want me to do. No, I'm gonna tell you the truth, right? WWE's main goal, what you like to said over and over again, is for WWE to be even more global, right? That's why they got with Netflix. They biggest thing was, we're gonna get seen in this many more countries than we ever have before now, right? That's why they signed with ESPN, because they said, ESPN gonna take our stuff to the more grander stage. It'll be even bigger. We're gonna get seen by even more people, right? Because we want to be global, right? And now they said they want WWE to be a global product, and for that to really initially that happen, for people to really like get on board and say that you're really trying to do that, what you got to do, you got to take WrestleMania over to international. You got to bring it over there to them, right? And that's how you can make it. WWE really is going global, right? Why isn't a problem? Why, if you got a problem with WWE for you, if you got a problem with WWE just going international, why you didn't have a problem with AEW going to London for their biggest show? Was that not an issue? It's just WWE, so it's an issue, right? Because you're trying to follow everybody else and do what everybody else is doing. The issue is Saudi Arabia, right? Because people don't like Saudi. And then the problem is people talking about, how we no one's going to travel over there. No one's going to trust to go over to Saudi to watch the show. So there's not going to be a lot of fans there, right? No one cares. You still going to watch it regardless. They gonna have that stadium packed out of people. People are going to fight over there, be a part of WrestleMania. You can say, people ain't because it sounds good, so you trying to be like everyone else and say something like that. People are going to make it over there. That's not going to change anything, right? And then people say, WWE is wrong because WrestleMania weekend is a celebration of pro wrestling. It brings all the indie promotions. It brings AEW, it brings all these wrestling promotions that comes in. They piggyback back off WrestleMania because it brings everyone to the city. It's wrestling's WrestleMania. Super Bowl, right? So everybody picking now because you put it on Saudi, you're taking that away from it because now the other Indian promotions can't go over there. So what's not WWE's problem? They're not supposed to be putting money in y'all's pockets. WWE's a business. Only problem they need to be focused on is themselves. They whole thing, and they trying to monopolize the whole business. They trying to take all y'all out of commission anyway. They're not trying to help none of y'all move forward. That's not their problem. Like, get a grip and understand what's really going on here. Like, bro, go ahead before I keep going. What do you think about that?
Yes, they are trying to go global, but how much more global can they really get? Like, they weren't global 3 years ago. Like, this is good. They are international companies.
Okay, but they trying to get seen by more countries. What did Stephanie Vicarious say? When she was younger, she never got to see wrestling because it wasn't broadcast where she was lived at. Some countries, in America, we're privileged, so we think, everyone else get to have something similar to what we have. They can watch wrestling. They get wrestling. No, those countries don't get it, right? They're not privileged to what we have over here, right? We're kind of selfish, and we feel like we deserve everything we have. When we don't get something we like, that's why people say what they saying now. WWE sold out, right? Because they're not getting what they want, so they're rebelling, right? But what about the international crowds who never got it? It's been one WrestleManias right now. It ain't all been in America. How you think they feel? They can't get one? That wrong for WWE to do what they want to do with their product?
In America.
It is based in America.
Fan base is in America.
But now guess what? They're trying to go global. Most of their fan base probably not based in America no more because there's multiple countries outside of America that actually watches wrestling. And those countries equal up more people than what's in America. It's just they're based in America, but they're trying to go global. This is not my words. This is coming from the man himself, Triple H, saying this. And who did the deal? Nick Khan. This is what they're trying to do with their business. Y'all don't have to like it. I'm on the fence about it, but I'm telling you the truth about the situation, right? That's all I'm here to tell. I'm here to report the news and tell you something that's real. Instead of people yelling and trying to farm engagement and just saying stuff for the hell of it so you can engage with what they saying and think it's good because I know if I say this, they gonna like it. You might not like what I say. You might not like my opinion, but one thing you gonna respect is that I tell the truth.
But everyone knows this. Everyone knows Duddy.
No, they don't.
For the money. Everyone knows Duddy.
They know that.
Bigger and all that. But
what's the problem them going international when they know the crowds are better? They're more into the product. Do you not just say WrestleMania this year was trash? Did you not say that?
Don't say that.
So you didn't say the crowd this year was trash?
No.
Now we talking about this deal.
Yes, for SummerSlam. Because
now we talking about this. Now we talking about this deal. Now all of a sudden WrestleMania crowd wasn't trash.
No, WrestleMania crowd wasn't trash.
Wow, he changed his opinion up. That's. Hey, I'm not shocked. Because you know how when people want to make a point, they got what they got to do. But even with that said, no crowd in America compares to overseas. There's so much at play here that y'all don't understand. That's why y'all acting the way y'all act. That's why WWE today, when they did the announcement, they banned out any fans or any news outlets to come in and ask questions because they know what y'all's gonna be on. They're not gonna allow y'all to mess up this deal. This deal is bigger than y'all. They're pushing wrestling to the future in so many ways that I can chronicle every single thing. You know, y'all don't have to like it, but it's not stopping. You know what I'm saying? And this Saudi Arabia deal is big. This is big. Like I'm on the fence about it, but this is big. This is changing wrestling and Saudi. And then let's talk about WrestleMania. WrestleMania 43. This show is going to be huge. You know why you know the show gonna be huge? Because WWE always put their best foot first. When they
huge no matter what. It doesn't matter where it's at.
Like Netflix, they put their best foot forward. Like on WrestlePalooza, they finna put their best foot forward. And when we get to WrestleMania 43, they finna blow that roof off that stadium. Yes, they gonna bring back all the old stars, yes. But that main event and all that stuff and the production gonna be A1. You ain't gonna never see a production that good. That's 2 years from now. WWE finna plan that out for the ages. That's gonna be the greatest WrestleMania of this generation. And y'all gonna sit back and look crazy because all the stuff y'all was saying. Oh man, I can't believe WWE took it over to Saudi. Then nobody gonna be able to come over to watch it. Oh man, now the price is gonna get raised up higher over here because of Nick Khan and all them keep raising up the prices. Y'all just complaining to complain. What prices don't get raised up in anything? That's inflation. The economy is gonna keep going up and going up and going up. That's never gonna stop. Deal with it. God, people just complain for the sake of it. That's why you don't get on social media, because then people just say what everybody else say, and it's pointless. I'm gonna come on here and tell y'all the truth, and y'all ain't gonna like it. I already know y'all not gonna like it. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. So let me ask you this: for WrestleMania 43, who would you want to be on the card?
I say like the main people, like Cody, Seth. Like I don't know if Punk will still be here.
Okay?
Like I don't
John
know.
Andre. Boo. Everybody gonna be on that show. It's finna get some big money. There ain't no what if CM Punk or what if anybody you say. Only one we know, John Cena's probably even gonna appear. We don't know. They gonna throw him a bag. They all finna get paid loot. There's no what if these people gonna be there or not. They're being there. What are you talking about? This is Saudi. They got deepest pockets. What do you think WWE did this for? They ain't know what if CM Punk gonna be there. He's guaranteed to be there. It's just who he gonna fight. What are you talking about? I just feel like
no what if. I just said because I just said the main people. You know, Cody.
Yes, they're there.
And,
they're there.
CM Punk. No,
everybody's confirmed. Everybody's confirmed.
Like, but I'm talking about like for the other 5 matches. I don't know who the mid-card champ gonna be and all that. I don't know because I don't know. I know CM Punk ain't no mid-card champ.
I wouldn't ask you who to make up the whole card. I said, what match are you looking forward to see on 43? If you could think of a big match to fill out that card, what match are you going to? Like, what's your dream matches that's left in WWE right now? That's what I'm saying. That's why I said everybody said Roman Rock. That's the one.
I don't know.
Roman and Cody is big money.
But like kind of Cody said, but they'll probably do that like sometime next year.
They could, but I think it'll be Roman and Seth this year. 42 is Roman and Seth.
This is 2 years in advance. They can do this next year.
Next year's Roman and Seth. Then next year will be 43.
I guess. Cody and Seth, that's a big match, and I guess I don't know who CM Punk could fight though.
I don't know.
I guess a rematch with him and Gunther, but that's not really like no WrestleMania match. Though.
You could have him and Brock Lesnar go at it one more time. They could do that if Gunther hadn't retired Brock. I don't think he's gonna retire Brock. They should Brock look good. CM Punk and Brock can fight. Seth, I don't know who Seth could fight. Seth and Gunther would be a great wrestling match you can put on. They can steal the show. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you do Seth? Okay, you do CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, Seth, and Braun Breaker. What? You do Seth and Braun Breaker in 2 years? That group gonna be that group done. That group is done. That group is done. And then the main event would be Roman and Cody. You can do Roman, Cody, and Rock, but I say Roman and Cody. Let them do the third one at 43. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how you put it down. Because if you want to do all the legends on the show, what other match can you do it on than the ones where they did on WrestleMania 40? Just do it, rehash it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have none of them legends do an actual match, but you're gonna have them come out there and announce the how many fans in the arena again? You know what I'm saying? Like the attendance. Like if you don't have them do something, it'll be Roman and Cody. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what out of that. I don't know who else would be on the card to that. Like what women you want to see fight? What's your dream women matches?
I don't know. What, 2 years in advance? Man, I don't know. Like for the women, cause like I said, like
Rhea gonna
Bianca
be.
And Jay, but like
they gonna do that one this year.
I don't know who Rhea gonna fight by then.
I think Bianca and Jay gonna be on this year. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Like I can't really think of any like women dream matches.
I can't either. You don't want to throw the horsewomen on Saudi. I don't think Sasha gonna be back by then. She probably back at 44. Man, I don't know. I'm sitting here trying to think, but I don't know any women that can do that show. Then I mean, they gonna do it, but I'm talking about dream matches. Like they all gonna be done by then. Like Rhea and Stephanie gonna end up fighting by the end, before the end.
Yeah.
Becky and Rhea, nobody really want to see that one. The first match was a dud. Becky and Charlotte, that's just a rehash again. You think Ronda Rousey come back for that Luke?
Jade and Charlotte? I don't know.
Book, you think Ronda Rousey gonna come back for the Luke?
No.
They gonna throw her about 20 million? they gonna offer some big money to get back in there. I'm just letting you know right now. You don't have to like it, but I'm telling you the truth. Like I said, I'm reporting the truth. This ain't no opinion here. They're gonna ask Ronda Rousey, you want to come back and wrestle for 20 million at least. They're throwing big money at everybody. Everybody getting asked. You know, so I'm like, Saudi don't spare no expenses. So I'm like, I just don't know. I'm sitting here trying to, like the NXT girls, like they come under the main route. They're not ready for no big WrestleMania spotlight. They still need time. Like Tiffany and Rhea would be nice. I'm not gonna lie to you. They built that whole story, them being friends first, and then Rhea. Ooh, Rhea wouldn't turn. It would have to be Tiffany. Tiffany turn on Rhea. That could be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting match.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting match. But other than that, I don't really know a big time match. Like AJ, I'm trying to think of one with AJ Lee, but I don't know.
Yeah, you don't really know. Yeah, you don't really know like her trajectory, how she going.
Yes, I really don't know women right now. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta wait and see. But yeah, for the deal itself, I say now that I'm thinking about it, I say it was a good deal for WWE. For me as a wrestling fan, I don't like it because I don't want wrestling out of the States. But for WWE, I get it, and I say it's a good deal for them because it matches what they're trying to do. They're trying to go global, and they took that big bag and they trying to make their product go up and up and up because we know that show gonna be huge. They gonna put all kind of crazy production to that show. You know what I'm saying? Like people can say something about all the exterior pieces in this that like WWE don't care about, but for what WWE is doing this for, it's a home run for them. You can't take it away from them. They doing what they supposed to do. I wouldn't be mad if they did WrestleMania 40 in Australia or something. Like keep doing it international. Make the fans like the cities bid higher and higher for it. You know what I'm saying? If they really want it in America again, prove it. Cause fans over here, they don't really love it like the international fans do. You know, they don't get it as much as we do over here. So when they get it, it's live. It's something you ain't never seen before when they go international, bro. Like you can ask any WWE wrestler, AEW wrestler, anybody. When they go overseas, it's different. They deserve something over there now because they've been putting on for years now. Over here, it's like hit or miss, depending on what city you in. So y'all don't deserve nothing. You know what I'm saying? So final thoughts on this one.
I don't really like that they doing it overseas, but like, I don't really mind it though. I just don't like the fact that they is doing it in Saudi though.
Yeah, Saudi is what getting people mad. Saudi is a part of the whole deal that's really just irking people because people don't want to go over to Saudi because of everything that's been going on with them. And some people have like said that, I'm not watching WWE no more because of Saudi. You know what I'm saying? Because it just turned people off, like their belief system and all that kind of stuff. And like, I respect that's your decision. I would never say you had to do something. That's your decision. But I'm just speaking this strictly fact for WWE and giving y'all truth about the situation. You know, like DeAndre said, like for me, I don't like it either. But for WWE's side, I get it. You know?
Yeah, from WWE's side, we all get it. But we talking about like from like, because like,
don't say
like from a fan perspective and all that, from like a show perspective.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Cause it was time to switch it up, do something different. You know, because even y'all even got mad at him being in Las Vegas again. It's like no matter what WWE do, y'all gonna complain. Y'all are gonna complain about like, something.
Because it's about the experience and seeing something different. We've seen Saudi so many times. They could have went like to Philly or something, like New Orleans. Yeah. New Orleans, that's a party city. That's something we can see that's different. Like, man, that was different. Like Saudi, man, we've seen Saudi numerous times. They've been doing it for what, 8 years, 7 years? Like we already know what Saudi gonna look like because all they gonna do at Saudi is just give us a bigger arena. That's all they gonna do at Saudi. It's just gonna look bigger.
It's gonna look nasty too.
They're gonna get into a bigger arena.
It's gonna look really good. Bro, those Crown Jewel shows do be looking good. I ain't gonna hold you.
They do look good. They look really good.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, then before we didn't talk about this, but how people like, and the actual show ain't gonna be good because they gonna base their whole opinion on how like the first ones when WWE first did. Cause you know when WWE first did with Saudi, I think 2018 they did it. It's a 10-year deal. So the first years was terrible with DX, Goldberg, all the shenanigans stuff they was going on was terrible. Mm-hmm. But the last couple years haven't been as bad. It actually been good shows. You know what I'm saying? Then this year, WrestleMania 43, they gonna put their best foot forward and give you everything they can. It's gonna be great storylines going to this one. They don't want y'all to talk bad about it. They want y'all to eat y'all's words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this one's gonna be the best one of all of them.
Yeah, but we already know the women ain't gonna be great. It'll probably be good, but it won't be great.
The women might not be great. It depends on who in the ring. Because if you put Rhea, Io, and Bianca back in the ring together, how can it? Man, you can't mess with them. Them three top, like in ring wrestling, those are the top three. Yeah, I might have to think of somebody. I know I'm just saying, like, you're not gonna mess with something like that. You know, so I'm like, I know. So we're gonna just wait and see. Oh, a big main event match will be Sasha and Bianca if Sasha came back in time.
Come on now, in Saudi, that'd
be a. Oh yeah, that's true.
Come on.
I didn't think about that. It sounded good. But man, hey, Rich in line. We catch y'all later. Peace.